who is 40 weeks pregnant. This girl right here. So yeah, I am 40 weeks pregnant. I am just playing the waiting game now. I only have 6 more days at the max. When you're seeing this, it'll be 5 days at the max. My C-section is scheduled for the 13th. Really quick, if you guys have not been watching, I cannot be induced since I had a C-section before. I am trying for a VBAC this time, but since I did have that previous C-section, they don't want to induce me. So yeah, he only has 6 more days to come on his own before they cut him on out of me, and I am not thrilled about having a C-section. Obviously, I would prefer to have a vaginal. I would really like to experience that, but if I do have to have a C-section, I'm okay with it. I've kind of come to terms with it. I'm still a little bit scared because I really didn't like the whole C-section experience last time, but I know, I mean, it's a major surgery, so I think everyone goes into it a little bit like nervous and just kind of like panicking a little bit, but I am prepared for it if I do need one. If you guys could like say a little prayer or keep your fingers crossed that I don't need another one, that would be awesome. But if I do, as long as I'm healthy and as long as he's healthy, that's all that matters. So yeah, I am 40 weeks pregnant and he is the size of a small pumpkin this week. That is about 7.5 pounds. I'm gonna put my bet in and say that he will come on the 13th by C-section, and he's gonna be 8 pounds 9 ounces. I don't know, that just came to me. I think he is gonna be in the 8s, higher 8s, so I'll just say 8 pounds 9 ounces. If you guys want to leave like guesses below or something, that'll be fun to kind of look back on, you know, like the date, his weight and stuff like that, his height. I guess I'm thinking he'll probably be like the same height as Ryan, like 20 inches, 20 and a half inches, somewhere around there. So for symptoms, I have been feeling so nauseous on and off this whole week. We were in Target Tuesday after my doctor's appointment, which I have a lot to say about that appointment. But so Tuesday after the appointment, we went out to eat, and then we went to Target. So like I already had food and drink and everything like that in my stomach. We were walking around Target and I just felt like crap. Like I really felt like I was gonna puke my guts out, and it wasn't like from the food or anything. It was just like that weird like pregnancy. It felt like morning sickness kind of nausea. I've had it a couple times here and there since then, but I've never actually thrown up. So I don't know what that is from. It's not from me being sick or anything. It's definitely like pregnancy related. I can feel that it's like that morning sickness kind of queasiness. And then this little dude made me make a trip to labor and delivery on Monday. It's so funny because in my last vlog I started talking about how like he hasn't had a decrease in movements and he's always going crazy and yada yada yada. So then like Saturday I was normal. Sunday I felt like he wasn't really moving as much, but I still got my kick counts and stuff like that, but it just wasn't as much as usual. And then on Monday, I think it was like a little bit after lunchtime, I realized that he wasn't really moving as much as he should have been. I didn't get the kick counts. They want like 10 in 2 hours, and it was already like past lunchtime and I hadn't gotten 10 for the whole day yet. So we decided to go up to labor and delivery. I called and they told me to come in. They hooked me up to the monitors and walked out, and then as soon as they brought, because I wasn't feeling him for like the first 10 minutes, as soon as they brought this little buzzer thing in to like make the baby wake up, he was moving non-stop after that. Like seriously, I had to click a button and it made a mark on this paper every time he moved, and there was just like lines all over it. I was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. The doctor was like, don't be embarrassed, like we would totally rather you come up and be safe rather than sorry. Don't worry about it, don't feel any kind of way. If the same thing happens tomorrow, we want you to come in again tomorrow. I was like, I know, like I'm not regretting coming in or anything. I just feel like an idiot because I'm like, yeah, he hasn't been moving, and then they hook him up to the thing and then he's having a freaking dance party in there. And then my heartburn has come back. I think I said it in my last vlog, oh, I haven't had heartburn, and now I have heartburn all the freaking time again. Like literally, it doesn't matter what I eat, I have heartburn. I can't win, but you know, I don't have too much longer of it. It's not terrible. Tums have become my friend again, so I'm not really complaining too much, but thought I was getting lucky and not having to deal with it anymore, and then it comes back. I also had written down that I was pooping normally and like regular pooping schedule, and like it was coming out okay until right before this video. And yeah, we're not gonna get too much into detail, but I had to go to the bathroom and it was not that easy. So I'll just kind of leave it at that. So I thought once again, I was getting lucky and things were kind of going back to normal, like not really having too many bad pregnancy symptoms, and then that. And then last night I was sitting in bed, well not last night, like before dinner time. Ryan was napping, I was up here on the computer, and Dave came home from work, and he was, from the time he walked in the door until like a half an hour later, I was actually having like contractions. Like I could feel them coming and going. They weren't like painful where I'd be like really in pain and like complaining about it or like wanting to cry or anything, but they were very, very noticeable. If I was doing something, it would like stop me in my tracks to make me notice them. So I was just sitting in bed and I'm like, okay, let me get up and like walk around, maybe try to do stuff like clean or something to kind of get them going. Like maybe this is gonna be it. And then literally as soon as I stood up, they stopped. So I don't know if it was like the way I was sitting on the bed, maybe the baby's head was like pushing down a certain way and it made me start contracting. But as soon as I got up, there was nothing for the rest of the night, nothing so far today. So I don't know. And then cravings, still just cereal all the time. Like I'm just only eating cereal for breakfast and for lunch, and then I'll usually have another bowl again at the end of the night because I'm just ridiculous. Like it's all I ever want. Like I have so many boxes of cereal in my house and I'm fine with just switching it up. Like I can rotate between like Frosted Flakes and Fruit Loops and Cocoa Puffs and I'm good. It's like a different meal for me every time. It's not the same thing. I'm eating something different, so I don't know. I just love it. And then for my weight gain, I completely forgot to weigh myself again. I think I'm still probably like 15, maybe even 16 pounds. I'm not really too worried about it. I don't have much longer to go, so if I gain another pound or two, whatever. And then last weekend I started having some of the, what is it called? Hello, red raspberry leaf tea, or is it not red raspberry? Is it just raspberry? I don't know, whatever it is. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. So I had a box of that and I think I drank like a cup or 2 cups every day and I actually just ran out. So I might go out and get more, I might not, I don't really know. And then I started taking evening primrose oil. I haven't really been too consistent with it because I just can't remember. I at least take 1 orally at night and 1 vaginally at night. It's freaking nasty. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you. You have to wake up in the morning and run to your bathroom or it's gonna leak back out of you and get everywhere. And then sometimes I will take 1 orally in the morning or afternoon as well, but I think I've only probably done it like maybe 2 or 3 times since I started because I just keep forgetting. So I do not know if that has been working or not. Along with the tea, I have no idea if it did anything for me this week because when I went into my appointment on Tuesday, I'm gonna bitch a lot for like a couple seconds, a couple minutes. So first of all, it took me forever to get seen and they've been really quick lately. Like I haven't been waiting a while. We did have a snowstorm the day before, so maybe that's why they were a little slow or whatever. So I was just kind of annoyed with like sitting there. So my appointment was at 6. I didn't get called back until 7. Then it took the doctor like 10 minutes to come in. So in walks this guy, literally like probably a year or 2 older than me. So he comes in and he's like really awkward as soon as he sees me. Like wasn't awkward at first, but then like when he made eye contact with me, it was like awkward after that. Like I don't know if he was like intimidated by me or just felt weird that I was like the same age as him. I don't really know, but like if that's what you're gonna do for a living, like you can't be awkward. That's what your job is, like to see people's vaginas. So he looks at my chart and he's like, okay, so you're 39 weeks, you're coming up on the end, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, oh, so you're having a C-section. And I was like, well, I have one scheduled, but I'm trying for a VBAC. It's scheduled for the 13th. So if he doesn't come on his own by then, I will be having the C-section, but I would really like to have a vaginal. He kind of like looks up at me and sees that I have the little sheet thing over me. He's like, well, I'm not really sure why they would have you get undressed because there's not really any need to check you if you're having a C-section. So I was like, okay, like I understand, like it doesn't matter to me if I get checked or not because I understand that whether I'm 0 centimeters, 1 centimeter, 3 centimeters, it doesn't make a difference. Like I could go into labor right now being 1 centimeter or 3 centimeters. It doesn't matter how far dilated you are. Like it doesn't make a difference. So I said like I don't really care about being checked. I was like they did check me last week though, so that's kind of weird like why I wouldn't get checked this week and I got checked last week. And he's like, oh really? There's no record of that. It's like, okay, like, do you even know what you're doing? So I was like, you know, I don't really care about getting checked, whatever, it's not that big of a deal, but I was just curious about having the membrane sweep. You know, I was told months back that I could have a membrane sweep done a little bit sooner than usual to kind of get things going if things are ready to get going. That way I can avoid a C-section if possible. I don't even remember what he was saying. I was so annoyed, like I don't even really remember much after this point. It's kind of like jumbled because I was just like, ugh. He said something like he was gonna go check with the other doctor or something, whether they wanted to check me or not. and he came back in and said that I could get checked if I wanted to get checked, and I was like, I don't care about getting checked. I was curious about the membrane sweep. So at that point, like, this is my fault, but I was just pissed off. I was like, okay, you know what, never mind, it's fine. Is there anything else that we need to do? Like, whatever. Like, I just wanted to get out of there because I was annoyed. So he's like, okay, well, we'll check the baby's heartbeat, and then if you don't want to get checked, we can get you on out of here. So then he goes to find the baby's heartbeat. Literally, like, at my last, like, handful of appointments, at least my last 5 appointments, if not more. They put the Doppler right on my stomach, and it's like the heartbeat instantly. If not, they find it within like the next 2 seconds. He literally was looking for the heartbeat for probably 2 minutes, and that's a while to be like just sitting there for someone to be like sliding the thing across your stomach. Like 2 minutes is a pretty long amount of time. So I'm like, what the heck is this guy doing? Like, is this really the first time he's ever doing this or something? Because he was just so weird. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it was just awkward, and it was not a good experience. So my kind of like mentality at this point is that if the membrane sweep would have worked last Tuesday, it'll work when I go this Tuesday. Like, if he would have been ready to come out and the membrane sweep would have done something a couple days ago, then a couple days from now, it still will work. I don't know. I'm hoping that it's not him that's in the office again on Tuesday night when I go back. Or no, it's Tuesday afternoon because I have the lab work to do, and then I just made my appointment for right after. So yeah, I don't know if I'm any more dilated. I don't know if I'm any bit more effaced. I did not get checked. I did not have a membrane sweep, so I don't know. There's still time for him to come on his own, even before Tuesday, before I go in for the appointment. And then if not, hopefully the membrane sweep, I will be getting one done for sure. I'm going to ask for one. So hopefully Tuesday the membrane sweep will work. Guess it's just a waiting game, and we will see. I will try to update you guys if I go into labor before then. I'll probably just do like a quick iPhone video and let you guys know what's going on. If he decides not to come before Thursday, then I guess I'll probably just make a video. Maybe I'll try to make a hospital video like after he comes or something, and just let you know how it went and show him and whatever. But this will be my last pregnancy vlog because Thursday I will be 40 weeks and 6 days. So by Friday, when I would be 41 weeks, I will have already had him. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, this is my last pregnancy vlog. Do I need to say anything else? No, I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these. I appreciate all of your support, and I just, oh my god, I cannot believe this pregnancy is over already. Like, it just has flown by so fast. So yeah, I guess I will go ahead and show you guys my 40-week belly. Alright, so here is my belly at 40 weeks pregnant. Oh my goodness. I definitely thought that I dropped a lot last night, but I don't know. Like, I feel like when I look at myself in the video and then when I look at myself in person, my belly looks different. I don't know. I am definitely quite large though. I feel like I definitely got bigger like over this last week. I feel like I popped a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe it is a little lower. I don't know. That is with the shirt up, obviously. Yeah, I look, okay, maybe I did drop a little. I don't know, does it look like it to you guys, or am I just crazy? It always looks low from the front. No, I look massive. Like, I literally look like a whale. That's a big old belly. I'm excited to see like how much he'll weigh, just because I feel like I have no more room in there at all, but I know I do. I know I can still grow and get even bigger than I am now, so maybe I did drop. It looks like, I don't know. Alright, so yeah, that is my belly at 40 weeks pregnant. Alright, so that is it for this week. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and like I said, keep your fingers crossed that he decides to come on his own. It would be so nice to just like go into labor this weekend on my own and not have to go back to an appointment and not have them sweep my membranes or anything, because let's be honest, that is not that comfortable. But if it needs to be done, it needs to be done, and hopefully it will work. So yeah, fingers crossed, and prayers and good vibes and good thoughts and wishes and whatever you're into sending, I will accept them, and I will pick my phone up off the floor. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I will see you in my next video. Bye.